Hi and welcome to Quick Tool Review number 1. This is a new series of videos I'm trying out where I will run across tools in my daily life, and if I find interesting ones I will share them with you, and hopefully you'll find this information useful. In the future I'm going to call this series QTR for Quick Tool Review, so this will be QTR number 1. In this video I'm going to cover some deburring tools, some of which are going to be very familiar to you. Hopefully some other ones will be interesting. So for starters, you have a set of holes in a piece of aluminum in this case, and you need to deburr them. A lot of times you'll grab your handy countersink tool and you just spin it in the hole, push lightly, and you deburr the tool and put a really light countersink in it. Makes it look nice, stops the burrs from sticking out. Another solution is the Noga, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this. This is the Noga standard deburring tool, and this guy you just stick in the hole and spin, and it does an even better job, and it handles hard metals very well. But now let's look at another situation. Suppose you have a tube like this one with holes drilled in it in the top, and there are all kinds of little burrs and flash bits sticking out in the inside that you need to remove from the holes you just drilled, because another tube is going to be sliding inside this and you don't want those bits of metal getting stuck in the moving parts. So how do you deburr that? Obviously the normal Noga tool won't work for that. You can try and angle it, but it's really ineffective, and if the material is any thickness at all, it really doesn't work. So another solution is to use, let me pull a little wider here. Another solution is to use Noga's, what do they call it? It doesn't really make sense. Internal scraper is what they're calling it. It's not listed in their deburring tool section. It's listed in their scraper section. So this tool is called an internal scraper, model NG3710, and their main function that they say it's useful for is cross-hole deburring. So why it's not in the deburring section, I don't know, but in any case, they have other scrapers that are just for scraping in this section. So in any case, with this guy, you reach into the hole and you rotate around and try and lightly pull the burrs off the inside of the part. Personally, I found it works reasonably well, but I find it really difficult for the hand-eye coordination involved in getting here and holding the angle constant. And the way they solved that problem with the original Noga is that the tip rotates, and that helps you keep a constant angle going around and make a really nice deburr countersink. And by countersink I only mean a slight chamfer on the edge. With this guy, you manually have to do it, so it requires you to constantly rotate this as you go around, and I guess one solution is just to do a little bit at a time. But I find it a bit awkward. It works, but it's not the best solution. So, especially if you have a bunch of holes to do, I've got another solution for you, and this is the tool I really wanted to introduce today. This one is called a Cogsdill Tool Products Burraway. And what's really nice about these is it can burr the top and the bottom of the hole in one really sort of quick fluid set of motions. And what it is it's a shaft of a specific diameter. It has a carbide insert that is spring-loaded. That tension is adjustable through an Allen screw in the bottom, in the base. And the way it works is you put it in a drill motor and you put it in the hole and you start deburring the top. And then when you're done with the top, you push it down, and this part goes flush with the body, goes through to the other side, then you lift up gently and deburr the back side of the hole and then pull it out. And why don't I show you this thing in action? So that was a 3/8, this is a 1/4. So here's the top and the bottom. And the only reason I'm going this speed is because I'm just going slowly on purpose. You can go faster. Top, pull up gently, bottom. Top, bottom. Top, bottom. So why wouldn't you use this for everything? Well, there are some limitations to this. Number one, They're really designed to be only for one hole diameter, period. They will work with a little range of hole diameters, but then the chamfer won't be quite as even or clean. They do have a little bit of range. A big problem is if you buy them brand new, they're very expensive. And as I remember, like in the $40 to $70 range each. But on eBay, I got these for $8 to $12 each. So they were very reasonable. And if you happen to have a whole lot of holes of one dimension you need to get both sides of, deburr both sides of, this is a great solution. It's really fast. It does a nice clean job. Let's see if I can show you. So let's see. I don't know how well you can see that. I've been playing with this thing. So it does a nice clean job, and it's pretty efficient. If you can find it in your size. And there are plenty of them on eBay, at least in this point in time. Now that I'm mentioning this, maybe there won't be. In any case, I hope you find this useful. And if you do, again, please leave me messages, comments in the message section. I do read them all, and I try and respond to everyone as soon as I can. Hopefully we'll have a bunch more tools in the future that we can introduce, and you'll find this useful. Thanks for your time, and hope to see you again.